What's up YouTube? Alright, I got a chest and biceps workout for you guys, and starting this chest workout with decline press. I haven't done this for a long time, but just thought I might activate a little bit more pecs on the decline and a little bit safer for your shoulders. I love the angle. It was only a slight decline, but I was only able to work up to 100 kilos for 5 reps. I did 2 working sets of that. Then the next exercise was a machine press, so a flat press now. I did this was my heaviest set, and then I did a back down set after that. I was aiming for about 6 to 8, so I didn't quite get it with this weight, so then back down to a lighter weight and got about 8 to 12 reps. I've always had a little bit of problems with my left shoulder with pressing. That's why my pressing strength has never been that impressive. That's an old rotator cuff injury in my left shoulder. You can see there it doesn't it's sort of a little bit raised. It doesn't sort of move smoothly, so I've always had problems with that. But this was a beautiful machine, a beautiful chest press machine. So I'm getting about 8 to 12 reps with this one. This was my back down set. So that was my main movement for chest for the day. Then I did what I like to do on chest day is break it up a little bit with a back movement. I usually like a seated row, so they got this Cybex seated row at World Gym Northern Beaches. I loaded this set up pretty high. I was aiming for about 8 reps. What I'm targeting here is lats, so I'm trying to think about driving elbows down into my sides. This particular set was a little bit heavy, but this is a beautiful machine, great feeling on this machine. So then back to suppressing. This time I did incline press on this Nautilus press machine, so I was able to work up some decent weight here. I love the neutral grip. It's a little bit easier on my shoulders with a neutral grip. And again, aiming for about 6 to 8 or 8 to 12 really should be for this movement. Then to finish off, just some isolation work for the chest. Cable crossover machine that I was supersetting with a machine fly. So just focusing on getting a squeeze with this. I'm not really thinking too much about getting a stretch. Just want to squeeze the pecs and sort of hit the fibers at the shortened range and isolate the pecs with this movement. And then the next one was the superset. So this is a Arsenal strength piece that they've got at World Gym Northern Beaches. You get a really nice stretch on this. It's a beautiful machine. It's not too heavy at the bottom, which is good. Takes a little bit of pressure off the tendon, but really sort of opens you up. I like to open up my chest at the end of a chest workout and really stretch it out. So aiming for 12 reps here, 12 to 15 reps, as I'm not going too heavy. I just want to get a nice light stretch on the chest before moving on to any bicep work. And then moving on to biceps. So my favorite bicep exercise is just a dumbbell curl, a seated dumbbell curl. So you've got the bracing of the bench, so you've got more stability there. Normally work between 8 to 12 reps. I normally get up to about 20, or normally 17 to 20 kilos dumbbells, so fairly heavy. That'll give me a lot of tension on the biceps. I try and have soft elbows at the bottom, so I don't have too much tension on the tendon at the bottom. So I try and have as much tension on the muscle as I can, and then as I feel I'm getting towards the end, I sort of let it off a little bit and give it a little bit of a swing for the next rep, just to get past that that first point. Then the next exercise is a cable curl, and I'm using an overhand grip here because I really want to sort of build up my forearms. I get the occasional golfer's elbow or tennis elbow, so I find if I train forearms and keep them nice and strong, that definitely takes away any problems that I get with that affects all my other training. But great exercise here. I'm using a fat grip. I think it's a Watson fat grip. I'm doing that on the preacher as well. I find it's just a little bit better connection to the biceps with that thicker grip. So next exercise was preacher curls, just trying to get a lot of tension at the bottom range or the lengthened range of the bicep here. Great exercise, one of my favorite exercises, the old preacher curl. But that is my chest and bicep workout wrapped up at World Gym Northern Beaches, and hopefully have a few more workout videos with more tips and tricks in the future. I'll catch you guys again soon.